Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of the Cthulhu Christmas Special. Hope you all having a good holiday season, and I know Christmas is over, but I figured I should finish the series just so people can see the rest of the story because it's really funny. And while I'm getting this out of the way, just like, subscribe, and all that, follow on Twitch, and let's get on with it. When last we left our hero, they defeated the bad guy, but then nothing went back to normal, so now we gotta do some more stuff. Cthulhu decides to spend some time with Crystal. We've really come a long way. When I first met you, you were an annoying, soliplistic monster. Thanks for noticing. And you still are an annoying, soliplistic monster, but I guess I don't mind it as much now. I know your true love doesn't really show up until the next game, but in another game with another script. No, that's crazy talk. Another fun side effect of hanging out with me. Here, I want you to have this. Cthulhu receives an unmeltable icicle. The icicle transforms into a cloak. Because magic. Cthulhu got a Christmas cloak. This is an accessory for Crystal that guarantees certain insanity abilities start at the start of battle. I just want you to know that no matter what happens, I'll always be your friend and ally. Cthulhu senses that he has forged a lasting relationship with the snow maiden Crystal. Now let's finish this incredibly silly game together. It is now Christmas Eve, the 45th. Imagine if Christmas Eve never ended. That would be kind of crazy. Cthulhu decides to spend some time with Baba Yaga. I was hoping you'd visit. You gonna figure out how to beat this game boss? I know you will. But then what'll I do? I know the stories say I'm gonna grow up and be a mean old hag, but I wonder. I kinda gotten used to this whole hero shtick. Maybe I should stick with it. I could wander the countryside in my chicken hut, righting wrongs and vanquishing evil. People would regale each other with tales of my valor while sipping eggnog and eating omelets. Baba Yaga the heroine has a nice ring to it. Or I could just go full-blown evil and terrorize small children. I haven't decided yet, weighing the pros and cons. Cthulhu senses that he has forged a lasting relationship with the chicken aficionado Baba Yaga-chan. Take this, I made it myself. Cthulhu receives a necklace with a beautiful egg attached. If you don't want to wear it, you can always give it back. It could have some useful effects in combat. Cthulhu got the true egg. This accessory for Baba increases the maximum possible amount of chicken power she can have at one time. Hooray for chicken power! Cthulhu returns to the beach. Cthulhu, I thought you'd never come back. I've been coming back here every day for the last 2 weeks thinking that today would be the day that you showed up, and you finally did. Don't take it personally, I need to build up my relationship power in order to complete this video game, and I thought you'd be an easy target. Say no more, relationship granted. Cthulhu senses that he will forge a lasting relationship with the girl to see Umi in the next game. So I guess this is a prequel now. Many of you may be wondering what the hell they're talking about, so I'm assuming, I guess, this is a prequel because she is a character in Cthulhu Saves the World. They don't really have a relationship, but, you know, they're friends and stuff. I know we can't be together until the next game, but I only want the best for you. Whatever. Here, take this. It'll keep you safe until the next game. Cthulhu got life tentacle. This accessory Cthulhu gives him the unstoppable buff. I know I'm just a mark to check off on your list, but I hope one day you feel the same about me as I do about you. Whatever. You may have the power to drive men insane, but I'll be the one to drive your heart insane. I can guarantee it. I'll train my womanly wiles to a level that even you will be powerless against. In the meantime, go save Christmas. I know you can do it. It is now Christmas Eve the 47th. Let's see. Ooh. I will speak to October again. She's another character from Cthulhu Saves the World. Cthulhu decides to return to the graveyard. There are still some gravestone messages that he has not read yet. Cthulhu begins to read. Cthulhu wrestled the Grim Reaper and almost won. Chandra Kelozajman had an affair with a zombie, ended poorly. Thomas A. Hole, a real piece of work. Borisovsky, his death sparked off a massive chain of events culminating in an epic space battle. Arian Hood Zisk, the Z is silent. Cthulhu tired of reading the gravestone messages. I wasn't sure you'd come back. The lingering stench of death, the incoherent rambling of gravestone messages, why wouldn't I return? When I first saw you, I wondered if I really wanted to get mixed up with an elder god. The answer to that question is always no. But then, a great feeling of loss from you, and I was sensing a great feeling of loss from you, and we realized we weren't that different after all. I have lost something, haven't I? And I will stop at nothing to get it back, even if it means defeating the entire League of Christmas Evil. I know you'll succeed, and I'm not just saying that because this is a prequel. See, I was right. I can see your victory in the stars. A necromancer and a stargazer, if I didn't already have a full party, I'd try to recruit you. You're getting a little impatient, aren't you? Our paths weren't supposed to cross this closely this early, but the fates can surprise you. Take this, it will help you in the battles to come. Cthulhu got your birth egg. This is an accessory from Baba that gives her the unstoppable buff at the start of combat. We both have work to do until we meet again. Cthulhu senses that he will forge a lasting relationship with the Dark Sorceress October in the next game. It is now Christmas Eve the 48th. 4 more days of relationship building and it's still not Christmas? Maybe that wasn't the problem. Of course it wasn't the problem. You just like seeing me suffer. I've been thinking about the solution some more and I think I may have an answer. What exactly is the problem that we're facing here? This game just won't end. Not enough chickens? Bark. Time is standing still. There's the rub of the matter. Time won't progress. And how is that supposed to help us solve anything? Think, what Christmas novel is about time manipulation? How should I know? I'm Cthulhu, I don't read Christmas novels. Maybe if I ever got any Christmas presents, someone might have given me a Christmas book to read. A Christmas Carol, that's it! And who in the Christmas Carol is the most sinister being of them all? Ebenezer Scrooge. I thought you didn't read Christmas books. I saw the movie. No, Ebenezer Scrooge is powerless. Besides, he's reformed at the end. That's the whole point of the book. The ghost of Christmas present is jovial. The ghost of Christmas past is nostalgic. That only leaves the ghost of Christmas future. Well, well, well. I never thought you'd figure it out. This timeline tires me, so let's speed things up to their natural conclusion. I don't know what day it is. Behold, a future without Santa. Where is everyone? A world full of damned souls seeking my guidance. Yes, you're going to die. Yes, you're not going to repent. Yes, I'm going to laugh at your misfortune. Here I am at the end. What's happened to you? You used to be so nice under that grim facade. I'll tell you what happened. I saw the ultimate future. With the joy of Christmas influencing the world year after year, not just individuals got better, humanity improved. Eventually, with no more lost souls, I was out of a job, and with no need for my services, my existence ended. But here, my existence is secure. Here, I reign supreme. But at what cost? You've lost your soul. Nobody destroys the world but me. Do you hear that? I'm ending this. If you make it past my minions, you're welcome to try. If you fail, I've already seen it happen. The world is a shadow of things that maybe... This world is a shadow of things that maybe only... Why show us this? If you aren't past all hope, we're going to beat some sense into you. If you won't accept death with grace, then so be it. Death without honor it is. You'll rule the day you ever met me. Do things the hard way, it all ends the same way. Let's see... I mean, I don't know if I want to get rid of reusing the dark ability, but... Start battle with Christmas abilities. I don't know what that means, but it's probably good. 400% chicken power. Alright. This is it, the grand finale. Everything's been leading up to this moment. Isn't this short for an RPG? Shouldn't we still have 15 more dungeons to go? Nobody's got time for that damage these days. Just be glad you got a new game at all. The narrator is right. Why, these days, kids don't even bother actually playing video games. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy watching this stream of a better video game on my phone. Back in the day, in my day, video games were 2 sticks and a ball in the snow, and we liked it. If my next game isn't at least 1,000 hours, I don't know what I'll do. You'd better watch out. It's funny how the description of this game says you can beat this game in 4 or 5 hours, and you honestly, I don't see how that's possible. Even the first time I played this game, like, you know, I think it's just a joke they put in the description for just to be funny. Because, like, even if you skip all the cutscenes, like, and just run through all the dungeons, you still can't, I don't think. Because then you just die. Nice. You made it. How unexpected. And now it's time to end it. Cthulhu performs a mighty attack and misses. What happened? This game doesn't have accuracy checks. I can see every attack you make before you make it. With that knowledge, it's a simpler matter to ensure that I'm elsewhere. Cthulhu performs another mighty attack and misses. How am I supposed to kill you if I can't hit you? You can't. Face it, I'm better than you. I'll never face that. Cthulhu reigns supreme even when he doesn't. Then die. Ah! No, we can't let it end like this. How can we defeat something that knows what we're going to do before we do it? What's the plan, boss? I don't have one. Perhaps I can help. Narrator, you stay out of this. I've always been a fan of Christmas presents, and I've been especially good this year. Take that. The ghost of Christmas future is suddenly beset with the visions of every possible future simultaneously. Too much information. Make it stop. Now's your chance. Find while its powers of prediction are disabled. This is it, our final chance to shine. The League of Christmas Evil members, come to me. I summon thee from the depths of the beyond. We won! Strike that! I won! How could I have been so blind by the power of your blows? I've seen the error of my ways. Yay, it's a super happy ending! I now see clearly that the future was never meant to be. Let me return you to your own original time. I will no longer tamper with the flow of time for my own purposes. Cthulhu and his party are returned to December 24th, and a new day begins. It is now Christmas. Cthulhu finds a gorgeously wrapped present. It looks like Santa's been here. Cthulhu tears off the wrapping paper, and inside is a small letter. Thank you for all your help. Come see me, and you'll get what you most desire. Oh boy, I'm so excited. But first, you better check in on some of the wonderful relationships we've developed over the course of the game. Do I have to? Cthulhu decides to visit Crystal. I can't believe we actually did it. I know I said I believed in you, but I'm not sure I ever really did. Yes, you're the star, but you're also a hideous monster who wants to destroy everything. You can see why I would have my doubts. But you rescued my grandfather and saved Christmas, and I hope you learned something along the way. I can assure you that I've learned absolutely nothing. I would expect nothing less from you, and yet, methinks the Ancient One doth protest too much. I don't know if we'll ever meet again after today. Grandfather is already planning on dimensionally shifting our city beyond your reach. Just don't forget about us when your powers are back, okay? Cthulhu decides to visit Baba Yaga. Hey boss, check out the sweet haul I got this year. Baba's chicken legged hut is chock full of presents. I haven't even had enough time to open them all yet. That's how many there are. And Santa didn't leave out clockworks so many cute outfits to dress up in. I wonder if Santa's planning on sending me this many presents every year. If not, I'm gonna have to have a little talk with the big man, if you know what I mean. Cthulhu decides to visit Belsnickel. A visitor? Oh, how nice. It's just you, Cthulhu. I usually try to have a low-key Christmas. And thanks to Santa being reinstated, I could do just that. I know you don't appreciate all of our strange traditions, but keep an open mind. Who knows? Maybe you could even celebrate Christmas in Relay this year. Come up with your own traditions. Cthulhu decides to go see Santa Claus. Oh, I was wondering when you'd show up, Cthulhu. Power, gimme, gimme, gimme. I was worried at first about granting you your wish, but my granddaughter insists it's for the best. Something about preserving the timeline between prequel and main game. Kids these days with their time paradoxes. Now promise me that you only use these powers for good. You promise. You just lied, didn't you? Totally. Very well. A promise is a promise. Here's your power. Wait! Baba, what are you doing here? Don't do this. Just because our stories make us out to be evil doesn't mean we have to become villains. Haven't you had more fun in this game than you ever did asleep in Relay? It has been fun, I cannot deny my destiny. Yes, you can. You can choose who you will become. No one else can do it. Let him go. What? It'll all turn out for the best in the end. Trust me, I've seen the next game. Sometimes a temporary setback is necessary for the ultimate victory. Trust us. Enough preaching, it's time to end this. Cthulhu finds himself back in Relay. My power, it's all coming back. Time to destroy the world. The story continues and Cthulhu saves the world. So, after the ending of the game, it starts and then things change. That's the way this game goes. It might be like technically mostly the same, I don't remember, but I'm just gonna keep on going and because the ending is like totally completely different. My power, it's gone again? Where is it? What's going on? This looks like the place we first met. Yeah, boss, you said you were going to leave. You said you were going to leave us, but you didn't. I don't believe I've ever been here before in my journeys. Oh no, this can't be. You wouldn't. What's going on? You monster, you didn't. I did. The dreaded New Game Plus. Exactly. What's that? It's where those ingrate players decide they want to keep playing even though the game is over. Wasn't it enough that you guys control me, the greatest thing of all time, even if it was but for a brief time? But no, you couldn't let it go and let the game take its natural course. You had to have more. You disgust me. Yes, you, the one in front of the screen. I'm talking to you. Haven't we had enough fun? Do you really want to play through the same content over and over? Not really. Why don't you just put down the controller, close the game, and go play something else? Aren't you addicted to a GAAS game that you could be playing instead? Get back on that treadmill. Fine. If you're gonna be that way, we'll play the game again, but I won't enjoy it. Cthulhu's indignation manifests itself into a new weapon, the Insanity Sword. The New Game Plus mode, you can replay the game with a few differences. There's also a new hard difficulty. No thank you. Check it out, or don't. Oh yeah, the good thing about it, I think I remember, because now it says battle 0, so if I cleared the area the first time, I don't have to do it again. So at least they're merciful about that. Because, yeah, I would have literally gone insane if I had to do it again. Because like I said earlier, like, this game is fun, but it just got to the point where, like, the grinding... Like, now I remember why I was so, like, under-leveled when I got to, like, the final area, because what I did the first time was, when it got too difficult, I turned the difficulty down and grinded, because you get the same amount of experience, and then I turned it back up. But I feel like that's kind of fake difficulty at this point. So, what? Battles 10? Okay, well, that's not fair. Anyway, not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna, like, take the battles as they come, but I'm not gonna, like, fight everything. God, I can't even imagine, like, how long it took for me to get to the level I did the first time. Because now you get so little experience, it's just like... Jack Frost, you're the one who's up to no good. Release my... No, is that right? No good? What was I thinking? That doesn't even make sense. The awful Christmas puns have been excessive. I'm glad you've finally seen the light. Lassie, you shouldn't feel the need to change who you are just because we're repeating the game. That's right, I love your terrible Christmas puns. You wouldn't be Crystal without them. Thanks, guys. I shouldn't have to mistletoe the line. I should treat my elf and follow my blizzard. Ahem, the League of Crystal Evil member over here. We've kidnapped Santa and you're never getting it back. Dog, you ain't nothing. We beat you the last time we played this game and it wasn't even very hard. But now, through the power of New Game Plus, I have higher stats, and with those stats, I shall defeat you. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Nah. I can't believe I lost to a tentacle man and Santa's little brat. We've dashed you into the snow, laying all the way. Ha ha ha. Tell us about the League of Christmas Evil. Oh ho ho, you're too weak to deal with the other 6 members of the League of... You know what? Forget about it. We already know anything you have to tell us. Jack Frost walks off dejectedly. Now that that's over with, let's head to Christmas Land. We're back in Christmas Land, the most Christmasiest place on Earth. And I thought I'd seen the last of this place. And this time, all your friends are here. Oh, joyous day. I guess now, I have to do all the relationship stuff I missed the first time around. That's not all. Now you can hang out with the various villains of Cthulhu Saves Christmas and get New Game Plus stuff. There are also some new expeditions, also with powerful New Game Plus rewards. Let's get this over with. Cthulhu and his allies meet with the ghost of Christmas future at the local bar. What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. Haven't you completed your quest? New Game Plus. I wonder. No, it couldn't be. What do you mean? No, I hesitate to say more without being sure. This is what you came for, correct? Cthulhu got Forbidden Tentacle, an accessory for Cthulhu that makes the Necronomicon ability target the party. We will speak again. I have things to do. Cthulhu and his allies meet with Jack Frost at the local bar. I can't believe I was defeated so easily. I did my research. I knew you'd be weak since it was still early. I gathered minions. I even exercised. Don't feel bad. The good guys always win these things. I guess you're right. Maybe I should look into this whole good guy thing. Perhaps in a more popular franchise. Here, take this. I won't need it where I'm going. Cthulhu got Frozen Pistol. This weapon for Baba boosts her stun power. Let's see. I'm gonna go ice skating. Cthulhu decides to go ice skating. The outdoor ice skating rink is already full of eager skaters. Crystal, already on the rink, sees Cthulhu and rushes over to greet him. I didn't know you enjoyed ice skating. You don't know all there is to know about me. Besides, if you don't learn how to ice skate, you can't play hockey. I'll show you. Cthulhu puts on his ice skates and grabs a long stick and rushes out to the center of the rink. Nobody else is playing hockey. Wait, what do you think you're doing? Smack. Oh, 1, 2, 3 skaters fall to the ground, holding their ankles in pain from the sudden blow of Cthulhu's makeshift hockey stick. Oh, no, you don't. Crystal raises her hands. The ice beneath Cthulhu breaks from the rink and flies up into the air, flinging Cthulhu off the rink at high speed. Arg! I take rink safety very seriously. You're not to injure anyone with that stick of yours. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. If you want to go ice skating, you need to play nice with others. Follow the flow of traffic and no sticks. Ugh. Ice skating sucks. I'm sorry, ice skating sucks, ma'am. Crystal throws something at Cthulhu. You got a frozen one. This weapon for Crystal boosts her ice damage. In the bar, Cthulhu discovers a lead on a cool expedition. Cthulhu sends Crystal to go complete it. We left Christmas Land and took an aquatic duck bus to Innsmouth. Quack, quack. I had a good feeling that this area is famous for the shortened hotel visits, but I tried my best. As a result, we were able to get it. There was one inn that really stood out. I fled my room with faith. Inside was a treasure I'd never seen before, a power wand, so this job was an uber success. I'm really happy you came back. Clock is happy too. If it had been up to me, I'd be long gone. I know, but somehow it doesn't matter. I've had so much fun with everyone on our adventures. I don't want that time to end. When you left us, I wished with all my heart that you'd come back so soon. I was happy that you did. So just let me have this one, okay? Back here again? I was afraid of this. Did you expect something else? Of course, I'm an optimist. It's odd. Now that we know where Sand is, shouldn't we just jump to the end? Looks like it doesn't work that way. But that means we get to beat up you lads again. I hate seeing the workshop like this, all wrecked and ruined. But we've seen all this before. Doesn't make it any easier. Not hearing the laughter of toys being made feels wrong. Soon you'll hear the laughter of enemies vanquished by my blade. They should have added a feature where, like, just like automatically win. Like in Persona, when you could just like run through enemies that are too weak for you. They already made more than one Persona reference. Like the one about having to be forced to go to sleep when you do one activity per day. I hope in Persona 6 they change that, because I know it's like a staple of the series, but it needs to evolve a little bit, where you can like schedule things. Oh, this takes 1 hour and this takes a couple hours, you know. Santa has abandoned all of you. If you want any toys, you're gonna have to bow to us, you all. Having the worst week, you do not want to mess with me. There's 12 of us and only 4 of you. You're the ones who should be worried. Wahahaha. Actually, the game engine only. No, don't tell them. It'll be a fun surprise. Bye. Check and mate. No fair. You only had to fight 5 of us. Them's the breaks. Now scurry away before I feed you to this girl's chicken. Wrong, boss. Wrong. Or, can't read sometimes. Oh, right. That comes later. I got ahead of myself. Let's go. Don't you want to find out where the big man's being held? Nah, I'm good. The Eulids and Cat run off. Hey boss, you've had a lot of cameos in other video games, haven't you? So many, I'm telling you, being part of the public domain is a heavy burden. Most of game developers just make a secret boss for the player to fight. Just imagine thinking someone could beat me. That's crazy talk. The best is when the programmer sneaks me into a kid's game. I put 5 kids in an insane asylum thanks to my Amy Princess Pony Stable Adventures cameo. Good job. I tried. Cthulhu and his allies meet with the Yule Cat at the local bar. Meow! Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. 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 What's the cat saying? I don't know, but it sure is fun to talk cat. The Yule Cat gives Cthulhu something. Cthulhu got Nine-Tailed Whip. This weapon for Bellstickle gives the unstoppable buff at the start of battle. In the bar, Cthulhu discovers lead on a cool expedition. Cthulhu sends Crystal and Baba to complete it. Crystal and Baba return. We left Christmas Land and skipped to Arkham. I had a burpy feeling. The colors were perfectly ordinary. I didn't try very hard, but I did. I know these expeditions are a reference to something that I probably never played because it's just they talk in like weird stop and go, and I don't know what it's a reference to, but it's gotta be a reference to something. Let me know in the comments if you know, because I sure as heck don't. As a result, we got it. There was one color that really stood out, so otherworldly. Treasure I'd never seen before, the Cthulhu tuning. So this job was a small success. Cthulhu decides to spend his day at the park. He sees an old man feeding the birds. The old man gestures to Cthulhu. I sense an old soul in you. Would you like to join me? I still have some bird seed left. The weird Cthulhu feeds no birds. If anything, the birds feed Cthulhu. My name is Dakra. I was once a cleric at the local temple, but I've been retired for many years now. I still have a few tricks up my sleeve though. I didn't ask for your life story, old man. And yet, I've given it to you. I feel a connection between us, however faint it may be. Tell me, what brings you to Christmas Land? Cthulhu explains to the old man how he lost his power and is seeking to regain it by rescuing Santa Claus. Ho ho ho, Santa Claus himself? You know, some people have even told me that I resemble the man himself. I don't see it. And once you regain your powers, what do you tend to do? Destroy the world, enslave humanity, the usual. For all our sakes, I hope you never succeed then. You're an interesting individual, Cthulhu. If you ever want to talk, I spend most of my days here. Here, take this, enjoy. Cthulhu got odd candy, an accessory for Bellstickle that boosts his ailment power. The night has arrived for Cthulhu and the others to go caroling. How's my little singing troupe? Did everyone practice like I told them? Every night, boss. Sadly, yes. I know it's just words, but I feel so dirty saying them. Like each word is a swear. I'm not sure about this. We'd better just stick with regular songs. Really? After all, I tried to embrace your customs? You're going to insult my native tongue, so maybe we shouldn't even go caroling. No, it's fine. We'll do it your way. That's better. Let's head to the first house. Cthulhu knocks on the first house, and the inhabitants therein look surprised to see him. Don't immediately slam the door, screaming in terror. Christmas greetings, fellow mortals. We'd like to serenade you with a selection of Christmas hymns from the underwater city of Relay. Everyone, like we practice. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, I can't read that. The listeners stare in stunned silence for a long moment and then open their mouths. Cthulhu, has it all just been a recruitment drive for new followers to your cult? Maybe. You have to turn them back, now. Why? They're happier now. The man opened the door, somehow drooling from both his mouth and his eyeballs. Turn them back, now. Fine, you're no fun. There, are you happy? Not until we get you to sing some actual Christmas carols. Crystal drags Cthulhu from the door, singing real Christmas carols. The people at last are so impressed with Cthulhu's singing that they give him a Christmas present. Cthulhu got a Fabergé egg, accessory for Baba that improves her stats. I hope you've learned your lesson. Humans are easily enslaved with the right song. If you sing well, people will give you stuff. Don't mess with me when it comes to Christmas. This isn't the first time I've been in a New Game Plus situation. No, I've had my fair share of repeated adventures. I'm sure you have, old man. Let me paint the scene for you. The year was 1979 or 1980. I'm not entirely sure. I was staring an epic duck-killing adventure game. Castles, keys, a sword. This game had it all. And did I complain that I had to go through the same motions again and again? No, I did not. I reveled in how much playthrough there was subtly different. A map exit here, a killer duck there, and that, my friend, is how I saved the game industry. Replaying old games doesn't count as New Game Plus. It doesn't? Well then ignore everything I just said. I always do. So tell me, what's stopping us from just stopping here? Huh? All the candy and junk food you can eat at your fingertips, and it's not like going any further is going to change anything. But we have to rescue my grandfather and get your power back. This chocolate is delicious. Wait, what were you saying? Who's to say that when we finish New Game Plus, we won't just start New Game Plus Plus, and then New Game Plus Plus Plus, and then New Game Plus 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 Plus? Who's to say anything we do matters at all? Gee, Cthulhu, that's dark, even for you. Yeah, lighten up. Some of your target demographic are kids. And if there was a New Game Plus Plus Plus, would that be so bad? We get to have more fun adventures together. Chin up, my boy. Grab a handful of chocolate dirt and let's go save Christmas. Chocolate dirt. If I must, I must. I can go for some chocolate dirt right now. I think most of the second playthrough is just for laughs, because there's nothing to it, mostly. Like, you know, challenge-wise. Okay, I thought I went back to the beginning for a second there. Cluck cluck, lick speak. The image is disturbing. Patience, cluck cluck. You can eat this mouse after the battle. No mere chicken is going to defeat our greatest creation, the mouse smasher. Cluck cluck is no mere chicken. You may have a chicken, but we have the power of friendship on our side. That always works in these games. There are too many of us in this mech. We're not actually friends. I'm just here because you threatened us. My tail is stuck. Don't listen to them. They're just lightheaded from the lack of oxygen in here. You know, guys, I'm just not feeling it. Huh? I know we're supposed to have a big battle here, and I'm supposed to win, but can't we just not? I thought you were supposed to be the god of insanity. You're downright sane. Oh, no, you didn't. You did not call me sane. Inflamed by the outrage of the Mouse King's insult, Cthulhu regains his enthusiasm for the wanton destruction. You're going down. Power failing. Mouse friendship insufficient for a continued operation. Total failure in 3, 2, 1. Squeak. I'm not gonna feed you to this girl's chicken. Okay. Aw, why not? I need the Mouse King to survive so he can give us a cool wand in the town segment of this game. Saved by abject greed, I'll take it. Mouse King disappeared. Now let's get what's rightfully ours. I have a confession to make. You're not gonna say anything that surprises me. I've heard them all. I used my knowledge of the past playthroughs and altered history. So you killed a dinosaur? Don't worry, we've all done it at one point or another. I knew that the Mouse King was going to kill the Nutcracker, so I warned the Nutcracker in advance. I just couldn't let that lovable nut die if I could have prevented it. That's it. Anything less than killing your own parents before your conception is weak sauce. Cthulhu and his allies meet the Mouse King at the local bar. Clearly my original mech design was flawed. By requiring multiple pilots, too many potential vectors for failure were introduced. I'm working on a new mech design, but I need funding. What can you offer me for this wand? I'll put in a good word with you with the narrator. The Mouse King suddenly found himself with enough money to build his fancy new mech. Squeak, you did it! I promise, I'll only use my new mech to attack heroes of other games. Cthulhu got a candy cane weapon for Crystal boosts HP recovery. Cthulhu decides to go back to the mall. You're a sight for sore eyes, dear. We need a new display at the front of the store to entice people to come in. Problem is, our regular decorator has found a job for non-profit, so I have to scrape the bottom of the barrel. I'll make a one-of-a-kind display that will take your breath away. I have no doubt. Now leave me before I change my mind. Cthulhu heads to the front of the store to see what he has to work with. Let's see, a train set, some fake snow, some Christmas trees, scatter some presents haphazardly, put really expensive toys in front and the cheap stuff in the back. Now add some Eldritch horrors for some pocket non-Isolutian spaces here and there, and that should be it. It's been a while since the last customer entered the mall. Day comes to a close. You weren't kidding when you made that display. I almost choked myself to death. We had our worst day of sales ever thanks to you, but I didn't manage to get a lot of reading in, so I guess I do owe you that. Here's your paycheck. Now leave before I change my mind and fire you. Cthulhu gets a growing tentacle. This accessory generates HP. Cthulhu decides to go back to the park. Dacre is there once again, feeding the squirrels. Ah, Cthulhu, you came back. Come, sit and chat. I'll stay standing. Suit yourself. I might not look it, but I've been in my share of scrapes and scuffles. You? That was quite the adventure in my day. I remember one particularly dark night, I had to defend a relic of the church from a horde of cultists. My companions were all wounded and bleeding, and I was the last one standing. A blast of light and a heal spell later, and they are back in the fight. And that is why to this day, the statue of Aquaniga remains safely stored in the vaults of the church. Was that your doing? I really wanted that statue. But did you? Isn't this much better, spending a quiet moment in the park with good company listening to the stories of the past? I'd rather have the statue. It would have looked great on my nightstand in Relay. Cthulhu, Cthulhu, Cthulhu. I know it's hard to see now, but all this would work towards your benefit, your redemption. Pass. In the end, you may not have a choice in the matter. Evil falls and good prevails. And when good needs you, I know you'll step up. I'll show you. This is my game, and if I say that evil prevails, that's what's going to happen. We'll see. Now take this. No point in you losing before you have a change of heart. Cthulhu got a patchwork coat. This armor for Belsnick will boost his damage when at max HP. Cthulhu decides to return to the park. Dacre is sitting on a park bench with his eyes closed. Asleep in the middle of the day, old man? You're not as spry as you think you are. Not asleep, just thinking and seeing. I know now what I have to do. Time to feed the fishes? You're gonna save Christmas and that feel in my bones, and after that, there'll be a bit of trouble, but in the end, it'll all work out. Really not a bad person, Cthulhu. You talk big, but when a push comes to shove, you'll step up. I know you will. Cthulhu steps up for no man. And if you don't step up, well, I'll deal with that. I'll shake you from your seat. You, old man who feeds the squirrels and falls asleep in the park, what exactly do you think you can do? You'd be surprised. I may be old, but I'm not senile yet. Give it time. We two are bound together by fate. I think you feel it too. Why else would you come and seek me out so many times? Who knows, in time we may even be friends. Cthulhu senses that he will forge a lasting relationship with the old man, Dacre, in the next game. Until we meet again. A beam of light engulfs Dacre. When the light vanishes, he is nowhere to be found. A small piece of candy can be found where Dacre once stood. Cthulhu got a ribbon candy, accessory for Bell Snickle that allows buffs gained from the Jolly Laugh ability to last the entire battle. Are you sure this is the right spot? I'm positive this is it. Just then, a flying reindeer comes crashing to the ground in front of you. Right on cue. Bobby the reindeer, you poor thing. The reindeer is bleeding heavily from several open wounds. Oh, it's terrible, the snow maiden. All the reindeer have been locked up and are being treated horribly. We try to fight back and escape, but I'm the only one who got out. I'm afraid they're treating the others even worse now. We must stop the Mary Lude. It's the Mary Lude. Wait, how did you know? It's best not to ask too many questions. The tentacle one, I beseech you, fly to my kinsmen post haste and rescue them from Mary Lude. I don't know about any rescuing, but it would be my pleasure to grind that skeleton into dust. But first we need to treat your wounds. Forget about me. The longer you wait, the more torment the other reindeer will receive. Well, you see, the narrator only lets us do one major thing a day before telling us to go to sleep. It's a big bother, and since we're already talking to you today, quite stuck. So just let me treat your wounds and we'll go find Mary Lude first thing tomorrow. Well, if you put it that way, I must accept your kind offer. No, there's no time for pointless acts of kindness. We gotta go to sleep. Now. Actually, there's a little time left, so if you wanted to. No, I won't say pointless NPCs just because I have nothing better to do. No, we're healing Robbie the reindeer this time, and that's final. What? No buts. Now let me get to work. Crystal casts a spell and Robbie's wounds are quickly disappeared. And with that, the day finally draws to a close. I still can't believe the reindeer lands have been desecrated like this. Trust your eyes, these lands are the Mary Lude's domain now. Not for long, let's beat up that baddie. Maybe my grandfather could send some elves to help rebuild after we've rescued everyone, of course. Don't worry, everyone. We're here to rescue you. How do you like my handiwork, granddaughter of the Jolly One? How could you? How could I? How could I? After year after year, the Jolly One ignored me in favor of the flying deer. I can fly, I can pull a sleigh, I can appear in Christmas cards and have festive songs written about me. Fine, I accept. I shall write you a Christmas song. It's called The Mighty March of the Merry Lude. Here it goes. What? It's an instrumental. Not good enough. Now die. This cannot be. How could I have been defeated so easily? It's like you knew my every move in advance. That's crazy talk. It's not like we're in a time loop and have already done this before. It will take years for this land to regain its former beauty, but you can begin to atone by giving us cool stuff in town. That's all? Very well. See you soon. And with that, the Merry Lude leaves. We should return back to town and prepare for the fights ahead quickly before the locked up reindeer notice us. And stop hitting me. I'll stop hitting you and you free those poor reindeer. Fine. You can let them go free. I can't believe your Dark Lord, who is me, is so benevolent. I like that line. Hey you three, has this town always sounded so gloomy? Now that you mention it, the carolers do sound less lively than normal. Maybe they're summoning Belle. Can they do that? Is there anything we can do to stop it? No, I think we just have to let them do their thing so we can get to the next dungeon. Cthulhu and his allies meet with the Merry Lude at the local bar. This Lichen and Moss smoothie really hits the spot. Barkeep, another round for everyone. Yay? Being defeated by you has really turned my whole outlook on Christmas around. Yes, I may not be as popular as Santa's reindeers, but that's okay. I'm terrifying, and my name is possibly impossible to pronounce. You said it, sister. What more can one Christmas-adjacent creature ask for? Actually, I assume it's a woman just because it's Mary, but probably it might not be. That's the spirit. Take this and remember me when you equip it. Cthulhu got the Necro dress. This armor for crystal adds dark element to attacks. Cthulhu decides to go ice skating again. This time, the rink is empty except for Crystal, Baba Yaga, and Bellsnick. I better not see a repeat of last time from you. And why not? It's just the four of us. Why waste our time merely ice skating when we could play hockey? Oh, I love hockey. Mine, batting the old pigskin around for a bit. Are you chicken that you can't beat me? Not cool, boss. Chickens are the bravest of us all. Oh, you want to go at me? You're going to get more than you asked for. Baba Yaga, you're on my team. Come on, Cluck Cluck. You can be goalie. You're not seriously sticking me with Bellsnickle. I don't think he's even played hockey before. Nonsense. Why, I was on a professional team when I was a wee bear. The handful of hockeyers we used to call ourselves. Chris forms a small disc out of snow and then freezes it into a hard hockey puck. Ready when you are. An hour later, the outcome is clear. Had enough of beating yet? Who would have thought that a chicken would be such an effective goalie? It was everywhere. Never underestimate the Cluckster. And you, why don't you try to stop the pucks from getting in our goal? That's literally the goalie's job. The two young misses were making such fantastic shots that it just seemed rude to interrupt them. And that ice hockey puck, I swear you were controlling it with your mind. Like that's even in my skill set. It is. Face it, Cthulhu. You've lost fair and square. Not entirely fair or square. But don't feel bad. I'll let you keep the hockey puck as a memento of your defeat. Cthulhu got a hockey puck. Being magically, the hockey puck quickly vanishes and reforms itself into a cloak. Cthulhu got skating cloak. This accessory for Crystal allows her chill ability to target an entire row now. Tired and discouraged from the day, Cthulhu returns home. Cthulhu and his allies meet with the ghost of Christmas future at the local bar. Cthulhu, I must talk with you. You are not in a time loop. This is different. Feels pretty loopy to me. I think you may be repeating the same actions as before, but I have not. I did not kidnap Santa. You didn't? So who did? That is what weighs on me, but my powers over space and time can detect no force powerful enough to defeat Santa. You must prepare yourself for whatever is coming. Take this weapon, I stole it from the past. Cthulhu decides to go to the pet store. You look like a discerning individual. Can I interest you in a Pomeranian, Shiba Inu, or Erio Moat Cat? I'm just browsing. Leave me be, feeble mortal, before I cause your brain to leak out from your ears. The owner decides now is a good time to tidy up the other parts of the store. Cthulhu, is that you? Pause, what are you doing here? Lotharian slave traders caught me when I was separated from the rest of my crew. Several transactions later, I ended up here. They've been injecting me with a drug that suppresses my power, so I'm not able to break myself out. Please, you have to help me. What's in it for me? The satisfaction of helping out an alien in need? You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that. I'm locked up in a cat cage and don't exactly have a lot to barter with. You know what I want. No, you wouldn't. I would. Alternate detachable ears have been a holy relic in my family for generations, and I want them. No, that's not negotiable. There has to be something else you want. Can you restore my power? I didn't think so. Please, be reasonable. When have I ever been reasonable? Fine, take them. Cthulhu got cat ears. This time, it can inflict charm on an enemy. Now come and get me out of here. Not really feeling it today. Maybe next time. You squid-brained old one, get back here. Cthulhu leaves the pet store. Cthulhu wakes up to the sound of silence. I've said Cthulhu so many times, I'm probably gonna summon Cthulhu at some point. Cthulhu, it's horrible. Everyone's gone. It's a snowman's land out there. Not everybody. I'm still here. I mean, the NPCs, the townsfolk, they're all gone. I guess that's it for relationship building, and I was having so much fun having pointless conversations with losers. No, there are plenty of pointless conversations yet in store for you. Bah. Doesn't feel like this is the end game. This must only be a temporary setback. The city feels so empty without the sound of carolers singing. We can make our own carols. Not again. Those songs you sang last time we did this were terrible. Let me know if any of these new song titles sound good to you. Baby, I'm cold inside. The Carol of Cthulhu. Who's that roasting on an open fire? Memento Mori, Snowman. Santa knows what you did last Christmas. Don't forget, let's have a chicken Christmas this year. That's the spirit. Here comes Bell Snickle. That's good. Oh, how about sleighing through the snow? Just don't. Leave the songwriter to the professionals. I thought it was really good. Cthulhu wakes up feeling cold even for Cthulhu. And he is always cold. I feel cold even for me, and I always feel cold. That's what I just said. Don't steal my lines. The city streets are frozen over, the whole place reeks of death. The fifth League of Christmas Evil member must be out here somewhere waiting for us. Allow me to explain. Yay, you're talking again! In this dimension, chickens talk. Wait, you already knew that. Don't underestimate me, I'm smarter than anyone realizes. Of course, little miss. You have been brought to this pocket dimension that mirrors the world you know, but emptier, darker, evilier. And yes, a little chicken here. The people you know and love remain safe, but only if you're able to prevent this dimension from spilling into reality. Let's go defeat Bell. You know about Bell as well? Curiouser and curiouser. If Bell becomes too powerful, the world will be destroyed and there's nothing anyone will be able to do to stop it. Not on my watch. Nobody destroys the world except me. Let's do this. Thank you for your help, Cluck Cluck. I live to serve, little miss. Yay, I get to figure my way through this maze again because I don't remember how I did it the first time. Hated this boss the first time. Time for revenge. It's Bell, and he's ugly as ever. Bell, you're about to become the Liberty Bell cause we're gonna crack you. I'm Bell. Before the deep ones, I was. Before the great old ones, I was. I am eternal. When my note rings out, nations fall, dimensions shatter, existence breaks. Don't let its appearance fool you. It's just trying to stall for time while its power increases. La la ha ha. Smash the bell. Silence the bell. Oh no. The bell. Here comes the bell. Haha. Where's my grandfather? Where's Santa Claus? Not here. The other three, I mean, two members of the League of Christmas Evil know where he is being kept. You have bested me, Sleeper Relay. You fought well. Perhaps you are the chosen one after all. Always bet on Cthulhu. Now head back to town so I can hit you up for new gear. Hell has the town. You did it. You did it, Baba Yaga. You really did it. Yippee! With Bell defeated, this dimension will not last. And when it's gone, you will return to your own dimension. No, I hate this part. I will once again lose the power of speech and become just a regular chicken. I know, but I'll try to be brave this time. That's my strong girl. Until we do this again. Cluck, cluck. No. I have to be strong for Cluck Cluck's sake. Powerful blizzard pummels the town, preventing anyone from going outside. Since I'm snowed in, it's time to work on my backlog. Now, what to play? What to play? The eternal question. Maybe I should finally get around to playing Cosmic Star Heroine, or maybe Breath of Death 1, the sequel. Cthulhu wasted hours deciding on a game before eventually playing the game he always played, Untamed Armaments. The blizzard subsides. Tomorrow will be an ordinary day. Did you say effect? In a bar, Cthulhu discovers a lead on a cool expedition. Cthulhu sends Crystal Baba and Bellsnickle to go complete it. We left Christmas Land and gave it the old college try, but Cluck Cluck had a foreboding feeling. A really scary feeling. A dreadfully pants-wetting feeling. But we found the treasure most fair. He got the Martyr Whip. This weapon for Bellsnickle boosts power attack when Bellsnickle is defeated. Cthulhu decides to go back to the pet store. Upon seeing Cthulhu enter, the shop moves to help another customer. Cthulhu, you came back for me. Of course I did. I wasn't about to leave an old ally of mine from the transgalactic madness wars locked up at a pet store. I knew I could count on you. Now about that payment. I already gave you what you wanted. I want more. Fine, you win. Just the words I wanted to hear. Now where's the owner of this dump? Ah, there she is. Lutherian comes with me. What? The green kitty. Not a kitty. I should have known such a unique individual as yourself would be attracted to such quality. Now let's talk payment plans. I think not. The cat's a friend of mine and you release him into my custody immediately. Now just a minute. That cat cost me quite a pretty penny to acquire. I can't just give it away for free. I've got a business to run here. Look at my face. Now how much are you going to charge me for the cat? That's better. Come on, Paws. Let's get out of here. Cthulhu and Paws exit the shop. You have no idea how good it feels to be out of that place. Once the poison is out of my system and I have powers return, I'll contact a friend to come pick me up from this backwards planet. And my payment? I'll make sure my ride brings it. I'm gonna need a down payment. Fine, take this. Cthulhu got cat tunic. This armor for Cthulhu gives him hyper mode at the start of combat. When the time comes, meet me at the park. Cthulhu decides to go to the park. There you are, Cthulhu. You actually stuck around? I would have left the moment I was out of sight. No, I agreed to pay you for your help, and Altharian doesn't back out of a deal. Here's the item as promised. Cthulhu got Altharian sword, a weapon for Cthulhu that boosts damage of his insanity abilities. You have no idea how long I've wanted one of these. I don't want to hear about it. Take care of yourself, Cthulhu. Don't get yourself killed before the sequel. And if you want to get yourself captured and sold to slavery again, I wouldn't be opposed to bailing you out again. You've gone soft. Soft? Me, the great Cthulhu? I'm as hard as the statues that adorn the relay throne. Nahaha. Cthulhu senses that he will forge a lasting relationship with the alien cat Paws in the next game. Hi Cthulhu, we're here to party. Zuh. We already know where to go next, so let's stay in and party. Can all of you approve this decision? Everyone looks at Crystal. Stop looking at me, I'm not uptight. I know how to get down. Crystal begins to dance. Dance party! Everyone dances the day away. It's cold, crazy cold. Huddle in a corner and wish for death levels of cold. An ordinary party would be dead at this point. But this is no ordinary party. You got that right. To the great Cthulhu, this is nothing. I laugh at such a feeble attempt at death by freezing. I'm the snow maiden. The cold never... Don't you dare finish that sentence. It affects my core temperature or well-being at all. Gee, what did you think I was going to say? I'm not bothered by the cold. These clothes may look raggy and hobo-esque, but they're actually quite warm. And I drank a magic potion before we came, and I gave some to Cluck Cluck too. Did you think Gryla lives all alone here? No wonder she's so cranky. That doesn't excuse her eating small children, even if they may have stolen a present or two. Exactly. Let's go fight the elderly. B544. I smell the blood of a Raelian. You're welcome. The scent of my blood is a well-known aphrodisiac. I never expect you to make it this far. I placed good money on the League of Fool Assassin Bell being able to one to defeat you. We're going distance. Bell, Krampus, Nalaturp, the Ghost. We're taking you all down. You know, no matter. Your knowledge won't save you from becoming my supper. I beg to differ. Let's talk more eating. There's only room for one hag in this game, and that old hag will be me eventually when I'm older. So very hungry. This is one child that's not going to be eaten by an Icelandic giantess tonight. We beat you fair and square, so now you need to head to town and give us cool stuff. Gryla vanishes. Not much left now. Remember how discouraged we were last time we made it this far? We had no idea where to go next, but now we know everything. Only 2 weeks left to go. Let's make every moment count. Cthulhu and his allies meet with Gryla at the local bar. Yum 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 yum. Have you tried the bacon? It's amazing. I don't know why I bothered eating naughty kids for so long. Bacon tastes way better. Yum yum yum. You're still here? Take this and scram. Cthulhu got the frozen rope, armed with crystal boosts ice damage. Well, he's not wrong. Bacon is amazing. Cthulhu decides to return to the assembly hall. Another meeting of cultists anonymous is already in session. It was all flag this and flag that. It just felt like there should be more for me in life. There isn't. I know everyone says Lord Cthulhu is going to come and devour our souls, but just look at it. Does that thing look like he's capable of devouring anyone's soul? It's a temporary setback. As soon as I regain my power, I shall destroy the world. Please, Cthulhu, we're trying to share here. No, this is good. Confronting our demons head on is one of the best ways to release yourself from them. Now, Bob, is there anything you'd like to share with Cthulhu? I just feel like you've been lying to me all these years. Either devour the world or don't, but the constant empty promises are tiring. When I do devour the world, I'm going to eat you last. Now, Cthulhu, there's no need to be hateful. Look into my eyes. Not a chance. Recruit me into an Eldritch cult? Shame on you. Recruit me into an Eldritch cult twice? Shame on me. Things are so much easier in Innsmouth. Bob, I think you've made some important strides today. And Cthulhu, thank you for your ineffectual opposition. You've really made a difference. No, this can't be possible. Help yourself to a few cookies on your way out. Until next time, stay strong. Next to the cookies, a pile of books, magazines, and other reading materials. Cthulhu swipes one. Cthulhu got manga. It inflicts insanity on all enemies. Cthulhu decides to go back to the post office. He came just in time. We're short-handed up at the front desk. No time for training. Good luck. Hello, I'd like to buy some stamps. Sure thing, that'll be $1 million. Are you sure about that? Quite sure. That seems expensive to me, but I really do need those stamps. Here you go. Thank you for your business. Next. Where are my stamps? I said next. I'm going to need to talk to your supervisor. Does these look like talking to supervisor conditions? I've got a building full of customers, a trader on the inside, and a package that needs to go to Toledo that's not even in our dimension. So when I say next, I mean next, got it? The customer throws a knife at Cthulhu's head as he leaves the building. Fortunately, no one in Cthulhu's party can equip knives, so it's not added to the inventory. The rest of the day passes in a similar fashion. So, how was your day? The customers were the worst, so needy, so demanding. Tell me about it. Post office used to be more focused about the mail. They're all about customer service now. Check out what I found in the unclaimed bin. It's only yours if you want it. Cthulhu gets a bomb. This deals fire damage in combat. The end of my ship. See you next time. Cthulhu starts to go back to the movie theater. I knew you'd come back. Nothing good was on TV. We're in for a treat today. It's a romantic comedy about an ornament designer and a young mall Santa who traveled through time. Seen it? No, you're thinking of the original. The remake just came out today. Let's get this over with. Cthulhu and Crystal watched the movie. That was not awful. What are you talking about? It was amazing. I love the scene where they have to hide in the closet from their future selves and it turns out that he brought mistletoe. Or how about that scene where the kid from the future starts a chain reaction that wins them a luge race? I thought the original was better. Yeah, with the times, you old fogey, the original wasn't even in color. Perhaps, but you have to admit that the tap dancing was very impressive for individuals with only 2 legs. Have you seen tap dancing with more legs? You don't want to know what I've seen. So many legs, so many shoes. I'll stick with my movies, thanks. Cthulhu leaves the area as he steps on something. Cthulhu got a sharp tentacle. This accessory for Cthulhu boosts his stats and taunts enemies. Time to enter the World Christmas Tree. I'm looking forward to killing Narglethrap again. Good times. Don't forget about Krampus. That devil of a Christmas character. How could we forget him? It's time to rescue Santa. This place isn't so bad. Isn't it? All the wonderful essence of Christmas joy perfectly distilled into a single giant tree. Wait, did you just say you liked something Christmassy? I'm just saying that it's clear that the person who did the art for this place knew what they were doing. The mastery of every stroke, every pixel placed meticulously for maximum effect, sheer poetry. Whatever they're paying him, it's clearly not enough. I hate this dungeon cause it's so long and windy. Grandfather! Wait, where is he? Santa's not here. That's not right. I don't know what's going on. You idiot, Santa was never here. Krampus, where's my grandfather? To think that Grandpa's little girl would make it all the way here after battling so many monsters. It's almost heartwarming in its way. Grr. And the old man with the candy and the whip. I'm just as impressed you're still able to move under your own power these days. I managed, although I have been looking into getting one of those self-propelled scooter things. And the infamous Baba Yaga, when you're older, give me a call. The League of Christmas Evil is always looking for promising new recruits. I think not. I'll start my own League of Christmas Evil and you won't be invited. Yeah. And the very Cthulhu himself, to think that you'd betray the forces of evil for your own selfish desires. I will destroy the world and no one is going to stop me. I don't think you've all understood the present that I have given the world. I hope that you kept the receipt, because this is one present we're taking back. And we want cash, not stored credit. The total destruction of all that's good. What kind of crazy present is that? In fact, why stop at just destroying the good? Why not destroy everything? Are you done? I think that's it. That's why you're a loser. I wouldn't stand around talking about destroying the world. I just destroy it. Fine. I'll start the end of the world with your little band of so-called heroes. Bye. You fight a mean game, Cthulhu, I'll give you that, but you've never been able to defeat me, and today will be no different. Never really defeat you? What are you talking about? This charade has gone long enough. Behold my true form. A tall, faceless man of darkness appears before Cthulhu. Lauthrop. The very same. You didn't seriously think you were going to play a Cthulhu game without fighting a Lovecraftian monstrosity, did you? My power level far outstrips your own. You don't stand a chance. That may be true, but you're forgetting one thing. I've already beaten you. This game is supposed to take place before Cthulhu saves the world, isn't it? Who cares? Does it even matter? Now fight me if you dare. Who've got your back, boss? This old man still has some kick in him. You should have seen your own mythos. I'll rescue Santa and restore Christmas to the world. Lothrop revives the Krampus. You've gone soft, Cthulhu. It's time for the great sleeper of Relay to go to sleep permanently. Defeated twice in one game? This cannot be. 4 times if you count the last playthrough. You may have won this time, Cthulhu, but someday, possibly in a sequel, I will return to destroy you. Goodbye, Northrop. Don't let the cosmos kick you on the way out. Northrop and the Krampus disappear. We've done it, but where's Santa? I'm worried. We should head back to town to figure out our next move. I don't understand, everything's been going as expected, but now Santa doesn't show. What's going on? Am I going to be stuck here forever? We can't lose our cool. I'm sure if we keep going, we'll get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, you have another week to work on relationships. If this is the last week, I better maximize my choices for maximum benefits. Cthulhu and his allies meet the Krampus at the local bar. Belsnickel, Krampus. Belsnickel, Krampus. Belsnickel, Krampus. Cthulhu got a devil tentacle. This accessory for Cthulhu boosts dark damage. Cthulhu goes back to the movie theater. This time, Crystal and Baba Yaga are there. I wasn't planning on coming today, but Baba insisted I come with her. They're playing the best movie today, Alyssa LaSalle Space Cop of the Future. I thought this movie theater only played Christmas movies. It takes place around Christmas. I'll take it. Crystal and Cthulhu and Baba Yaga watched the movie. It had absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. But it took place near Christmas. No, it didn't. They didn't mention Christmas a single time. You can see that it's almost Christmas if you look at the calendar in the back of Alyssa's office. That was one scene and it didn't even see a calendar in that room. So it was small, so what? I really like that scene where she piled the giant mech to fight the space toad. And how about the scene in that abandoned police station full of zombie police officers? So creepy. I really wish there was a video game where you could see even more of her amazing adventures. Yes, it'd be awesome if such a thing existed. They'd call it Cosmic Star Heroine and release it on multiple platforms. Which actually happened, because that's one of their games. Yes, but sadly, such an amazing game is but a mere dream doesn't exist right now for a paltry sum. Seriously, buy Cosmic Star Heroine. Most likely available at whatever store you bought this game from. For no reason whatsoever, a stranger hands Cthulhu a new piece of equipment. Cthulhu got swift dress armor for Baba that boosts her speed. I love those movie segments, so I'm gonna do it again. Cthulhu goes back to the movie theater. Sorry, I know you've been a big supporter of this place, but we're closed. For good. What? How is that possible? Since Christmas is never coming, people don't want to see Christmas movies. They're a depressing reminder of our reality. Never say never. I shall rescue Santa Claus and restore Christmas to the world, and with it, your ticket to sales will skyrocket. Really? Normally I wouldn't believe some random stranger, but you look so messed up that you have to be serious. Cthulhu senses that he has forced a lasting relationship with the movie theater attendee, Cena. I have no worries. You'll be selling overpriced popcorn and cleaning up spilled sodas before you know it. I hope you're right. Since we're closed for the time being, we're not going to need this anymore. Cthulhu gets overpriced candy. This accessory Belsnickel boosts XP gains for the party. Cthulhu and his allies meet with the ghost of Christmas future at the bar. I don't know what future holds and it terrifies me, but I suspect that our time together is quickly coming to an end. You'll need this to harness my powers over existence if you hope to face the challenges ahead. Cthulhu got a time tunic. This armor gives Cthulhu hyper at the start of battle. I'm glad we met. Without your intervention, my existence would be most dark indeed. Cthulhu seems to get forged a lasting relationship with the ghost of Christmas future. Honor Christmas in your heart and try to keep it all year and everything will work itself out. Humbug. We're doomed. The ghost of Christmas future suddenly appears. You again? I thought you had reformed. Put your weapons down. I'm not here to fight you. What's going on? When you completed the game and refused to quit, your reality splintered and collided into an alternate reality. I knew something fell off. Not only that, but this alternate reality is becoming more and more corrupted as time progresses. Eventually, this reality will implode on itself, destroying all who remain within. Eek! I didn't actually want to destroy all of existence, just drive everyone crazy. I would have returned you back to your reality, but a bit of concentrated corruption is preventing escape. Concentrated corruption? The corruption began small, but has grown over time into a massive force. It can be none other than the boss of this reality. So, we eliminate the boss and we can return home? Sounds good to me. Take care, there's no saying how powerful it is. Looks like the same as the apocalyptic future did in our own reality. But if the ghost of Christmas future isn't causing this, then who is? Whoever it is, he's no match for me. Ho ho ho. Santa's here, hurry everyone, we must rescue him from that dark force that's causing all this. I have a bad feeling about this. Do 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 do. Don't worry everyone, everything will be fine. We have the power of friendship. And Cthulhu. What more in life do you need? It was nice of them to shorten that maze part of that dungeon. Because that maze was real annoying the first time. Hopefully they'll do that with this maze too, because the first time this maze was really annoying. Wait, did I just go backwards? No, wait. For a minute there, I thought I was going backwards, but I don't think so. Ho ho ho. I knew it. Santa was behind everything. He kidnapped himself. It is like the tentacle one says. No, this isn't real. This can't be happening. You're right. This is an alternate reality. But why, Santa? I got this one. When Cthulhu Saves Christmas was in development, the designer thought it would be a cool twist to make Santa the big bad, but the designer couldn't figure out an organic way to make that twist happen, so the game ended the way it did. But now that the game has been corrupted, that old evil Santa has been revived, and he's mad that he was left out of the main game. Yes, Santa wants you to die. Plot twist. No! The ghost of Christmas future appears. You've done it. Hold tight while I try to restore you to your own timeline. Everything goes black. Christmas has arrived. Cthulhu finds a gorgeously wrapped present. It looks like Santa's been here. Cthulhu tears off the wrapping. Inside is a small letter. Thank you for all your help. Come see me and you'll get what you most desire. Oh boy, I'm so excited. But first, you better check in on some of your wonderful relationships that you developed over the course of the game. Do I have to? Cthulhu decides to visit Crystal. I can't believe we actually did it. I know I said I believe in you, but I'm not sure I ever really did. Yes, you're the star, but you're also a hideous monster who wants to destroy everything. You can see why I would have my doubts. But you rescued my grandfather and saved Christmas. I hope you've learned something along the way. I can assure you that I've learned absolutely nothing. I would expect nothing less from you, and yet methinks the Ancient One doth protest too much. I don't know if we'll ever meet again after today. Grandfather has already been planning on dimensionally shifting our city beyond your reach. Just don't forget about us when your powers are back, okay? Cthulhu decides to visit Baba Yaga. Hey boss, check out the sweet haul I got this year. Baba's chicken-legged hut is chock full of presents. I haven't even enough time to open them all yet, that's how many there are. And Santa did leave out Cluck so many cute outfits to dress him up in. I wonder if Santa's planning on sending me this many presents every year. If not, I'm gonna have to have a little talk with the big man, if you know what I mean. Cthulhu decides to visit Belsnickel. A visitor? How nice. Oh, it's just you, Cthulhu. I usually try to have a low-key Christmas, and thanks to Santa being restrained, I can do just that. I know you don't appreciate all of our strange traditions, but keep an open mind. Who knows, maybe you could celebrate Christmas in Relay this year. Come up with your own traditions. Cthulhu decides to visit the movie theater. We're open again. When people saw that Christmas had come back, the people came back. And that's not it, Santa gave us a new film to screen. Sure to interest you, check out the trailer. In a world without Christmas, the one old one has to fight against all odds to bring it back. Cthulhu Saves Christmas, coming soon to a theater near you. Am I actually that fat? I'm not actually that fat, am I? The camera adds 10 pounds, everybody knows that. We've already recorded our highest profits in a single day, and it's thanks to you. Cthulhu decides to go see Santa Claus. Ho ho ho, I was wondering when you'd show up, Cthulhu. You're not gonna try to kill us again, are you? Ho ho ho, Chrysalis told me all about your adventures in the other realm. You're safe here. Whew. I was worried at first about granting your wish, but my granddaughter insists it's for the best. Something about preserving the timeline between the prequel and main game. Kids these days with their time paradoxes. Now, promise me that you'll only use the powers for good. I promise. You just lied, didn't you? Totally. Very well. A promise is a promise. Here are your Wait. Baba, what are you doing here? I wanted to say goodbye. Having so much fun in our adventures, but I realized that even good things end. Take care of yourself, kid. Cthulhu finds himself back in Relay. My power, it's all coming back. Time to destroy the world. Shouldn't he be here by now? He's taking off a long time. Hey, if he doesn't show up, will I still get paid? Don't worry about it. He'll show up. Time passes. Maybe he's not showing up. Maybe something went wrong. I'd better go find him. Umi turns into a mermaid and jumps into the ocean. To be continued. Maybe. Congratulations on completing Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Again. Well, that's it for part 2 of the Cthulhu Saves Christmas special. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And have a good rest of your holiday. Once again, like, subscribe, and all that. Follow on Twitch. And have a good day, everyone.